Yeah, I was trying to get situated here so I could get a shot at the pigeons out there, and this bull came in. Yeah, I think I'll probably get out of here before he rams through that gate. Because look how big he is. That's got to be a couple thousand pounds. Got home last night from the road. I've got a couple days off, and decided to come out to one of my local permissions to do some shooting. And I stopped at this little farm to zero the rifle. A couple weeks ago I bought an ATN X-Sight 4K Pro. Now I had the 5-20 model a couple of years ago, and that one quit working. So I picked this one up primarily for my centerfire to shoot coyotes at night. But I don't have a scope cam right now, so I put it on the impact, and hopefully we can record some shots today. But yeah, this particular farm, there are pigeons. I should say, when there are pigeons, they are inside the barn. I've not ever seen one out. They go to the neighboring farms to, do all their dirty work. So yeah, we'll walk in there, should be able to get one of them, and if we're really lucky, we'll get them both. Made quick work out of one of those pigeons. There were only 2 in there, and yeah, that first one went straight down. If the shot didn't kill him, the impact with the concrete finished him off. And the other one kept flying from one end of the barn to the other and kept landing in front of the windows, so I couldn't get a shot on that one. But just arrived at the farm that I planned on shooting at today, and it's really windy, like 15 miles per hour, and in my experience, when that's the case, the pigeons don't like to sit on roofs. They're either inside or they're on the ground, but I see 2 of them sitting on a roof right now, so should be able to get one of those, and hopefully the rest are under the roof there, and the shot will scare them out and we can get a handful of them. So oh yeah, it's gonna only be about 40 yards, and to the roof of the big barn is like 60. So we're gonna limit ourselves on the distance today due to the wind, and hopefully we can get some of these for the farmer. They've made a comeback this year. I had them completely cleaned out by end of spring, and just a few weeks ago there were like 50 of them here. So I've taken maybe about 20 of them in the last couple of weeks, and the farmer wants them all gone, so we'll start chipping away at them. All right, this one's at about 35 yards. Let's see, 40 yards. Okay, so punch that into the ballistic calculator. And I should be able to get him fairly easy. Oh, straight down. That's 3 down now. Those last 2 came in as a pair, and picked off that first one off that roof. I think that was 45 yards, somewhere around there. The other one flew up to the barn roof, and that was 56 yards. And he had landing gear after I hit him, and didn't make it far. It actually flew towards me, hit the, oh, it's not the dirt. Oh, here comes another one. It's going to be 40 yards if he lands. Yep, all right, let's pick him off. I've been waiting for the wind to die a little bit so I can do some narration, but I just don't think it's going to happen. So yeah, that one loner pigeon that came in, got him, so that's 4 altogether. And haven't seen one since. It's been about 45 minutes. But the house sparrows have become active over here. There are a lot of them at this little farm. And it's a little frustrating because they normally congregate where I cannot shoot at them. But they came to this little barn, and some of them went to the roof, and I'm set up on these hay bales here, and you can see that. It's only a 25-yard shot. So it looked like 3 of them lined up, and I ended up getting 2, and they haven't been back. So we'll sit here for a little bit longer. If don't get a few more shots in the next 30 minutes, we'll stop at a couple of smaller permissions on the way home. There he is, 10 yards. Smoked him. Okay, 25 yards, sort of quartering away from me, but this right in the vitals. Ooh, very hard hit. I just recovered those 2 squirrels. The first one, the exit wound was back of his head, and this one here, the entrance and exit, it's right there. Not real dramatic, but definitely did the trick. And there's a couple more here yet. I can hear them. The leaves are really thick on the trees, so they're hard to see. So I'm just going to walk around and see if I can locate them. Well, I found all the pigeons. They're at this farm that I come to a lot, that normally doesn't have pigeons around, but they are here for sure today. The whole feeding area for the cows is where they are, maybe like 20 of them. And then this front yard area where they have bird feeders, there was 5 of them on the ground under the feeder. So if they hang around, should keep us busy for a little bit, and also some starlings flying around too. So yeah, let's see if we can get set up without spooking the pigeons off the ground, and that should guarantee us 1 for sure. And yeah, let's just see how it goes. You can see them all there, and I've got all those wires for the fencing to deal with and make sure I can clear them near and far. It's going to be those right there. Alright, here goes the first shot. Smoked him. Oh, look at that. They all landed out there. I'm not sure what the wind is doing right now. I think it's coming from the right. I'll have to hold a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna have to go around the back of the barn and then try to get a stable rest on some kind of farm equipment out here. And then it should be maybe around a 90-yard shot. Oh, there's some pigeons that are a little bit closer. Wow, there's like 100 geese out there too. I think this is a fresh batch of pigeons. They aren't scaring very easily, and there's a bunch of saddlebacks and light colored ones, and I haven't seen them anywhere in this area before, so chances are they transited from another farm, and for sure the farmer's not going to want them deciding that this is their new home. So yeah, we should be able to get one here if we can get a stable enough rest. 79 yards. Landing gear. And he's gonna crash. Okay, 67 yards. Oh, smoked him. Drilled him. Ooh. Dang, all that stuff in the way. Crash landed right there. 50 yards. Drilled him. You might be able to tell I am not on farm property anymore. Just a bunch of blacktop and buildings out there. So sitting in the parking lot of a Chinese restaurant, gonna bring some food home for everybody. But yeah, had a good time on the farms. I think between the three of them, I got maybe 12 pigeons. So happy about that. A couple of house sparrows and a few starlings. So the wind was so bad that I just decided not to do narration after each shot or each couple of shots. Now, I recorded at 60 frames per second, so the slow motion might not be that slow, at least not what you're used to. We'll see how it turns out. The MKII 4K Pro, this 3-14 model, is not as nice as the 5-20 model for scope cam. But a lot of you on those previous videos have asked for the reticle rather than without it. So 60 frames per second is as high as I can go. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and it's going to probably be a few weeks before I get another one out. Yeah, thank you for watching. Trying to mate with that dead one. We'll take care of that.
Out of the way.